This is Platformer Challenge 5. The task was to make a platformer which contains some invisible platforms. Now there is actually a lot of ways a platform can be invisible, and I've highlighted some ideas for inspiration. But the biggest change in this Platformer Challenge is the way it's going to be rated. It's going to be the first jam to be rated by just me. And I've chosen this method for a lot of reasons. So firstly, I don't like penalising people's scores for getting less than the average number of votes. I also want to prevent cheating, collusion and all that bad stuff. And I want to encourage honest, constructive feedback without fear of some sort of retaliation. And I feel that feedback is the number one most valuable thing a game developer can receive. So for those that give useful feedback to others, it's going to play a small role in my rating decisions. There was about 40 game devs that joined this jam and 9 that had successfully submitted their games. The games will be judged by me on one question, and that's how good are the invisible platforms. Our main character is this fat dude over here, and he looks like he's levitating, but he's in fact standing on an invisible platform. So if I do a jump, you'll see that it reveals itself and it even smashes as well, which looks really cool. Love that visual effect there. And we can also move around, but we're very slow on the ground, but we can move a bit faster in the air, I think. And also if we hold the mouse button down, we've got a basketball. You can sort of see his arm there. This is a really nice sort of target, follows the mouse really good. There's also some sprites coming out of here, and that's where the aim is. As you can see, it follows it perfectly until it bounces on an invisible platform. So let's throw a few of these around. We can throw as many as we want, in fact. Can get a bit hectic. We can even do a jump and throw as well to get a little bit further. So we know there's going to be something over here. Let's go over here. So something there. Oh, missed it. So I have turned the sounds off for the purpose of the video. So there would have been a plop sort of sound. And also when the basketballs hit the platforms, it makes a sound as well. So if we throw those around here, let's jump to there. Okay, so our next one. Yeah, so we don't get very long on the platforms, only a few seconds. So I just love seeing that effect there. So, oh. Okay, so I know that this one's over here, so let's worry about the next one to jump on. Okay, so we've got something around here. So jump to there, jump to here. Nope. So it's probably a good idea just to throw a few around, just get a feel for where they could be or where they aren't located. So, okay, so we've got something over here. I'm conscious about where the next one is. So we've got something here. I have to jump, I saw that there. Let's jump to the safety. So the reason I'm jumping here is I noticed that in a previous playthrough it sort of shot me off to the right. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not, but so that's why I'm jumping. So where's this one? Okay, we've got something here. Oh, I know what this one was. So this is the moving invisible platform, which is sort of going up and down. So it's right at the bottom now. It's going to be at the top. So I should probably just chuck a load, see where it is. I'm just going to make a jump for it. Try not to fall off. So, okay, it's bouncing over here, so it's going to be, yeah, I saw something there. So we don't want to jump into the moving platform, because if we do, it will just drop straight down. And also, I noticed that if we try and stand on the moving platform, the collision doesn't seem quite right. So you kind of have to keep jumping on the moving platform just to keep yourself up. So I don't know what was going on there, but I'll probably have a little look at trying to keep the player going up and down while standing on the moving platform. Okay, let's see. When it bounces down, when I jump, and oh, I think that was actually the end of the level there. So let's see if we can do this again. So it makes a lot of sense with the character being a fat man that sort of like shatters the glass. I think that's a really good use of the character. I do think having a black background does make it a little bit trickier, because if you find a spot where there could be an invisible platform like here, you've got no sort of visual kind of clue. Drop down. You've got no nothing to sort of orientate yourself to. You've got to kind of, I don't want to say guess, but kind of something there. Let's make it to the safety. Oh, and I don't know what happened there, but I seemed like I shot off to the right, even though I just jumped straight up. So yeah, I think the controls are definitely a bit unusual for me. So here, it must have been here. I know that it was around here, and the other one is there. So sometimes you've got to look for where, if the ball's, oh no, it's very tricky with these controls. And also I noticed that if you stand on the invisible platforms, you can't move left and right as well. So if I just go on this one, I know it's here somewhere. So yeah, I can only turn around. I'm just going for it blind there. But yeah, all in all, it's pretty good. I'm going to try and go to here. It's over there. Yeah, one more thing I would suggest improving, apart from the controls. Feels like there's a momentum or something on the controls. I don't know how to explain it really. But another thing I would suggest is just making the best use of the screen retail space. So over here we've got a lot of black space, same on this side. You can see where this water sort of finishes here. So, and this space up here, I don't think it gets used very much, so I don't think we can fire too far up there. So I think like using a space like this and just having a sort of 16:9 aspect ratio and just really filling up all the space on the screen, I think that would make it look a bit nicer. The title page for the game looks really cool. The music is definitely a good choice as well, but there is one thing I feel is missing. That would just be a little bit of text over here. I think it could say something like press C to continue. So let's just click on here and press C. Okay, so we can see our main character. We can collect some coins. stamp on some enemies, Mario style. And we can jump through the platforms, so that's a good use of the theme there. We've even got a power up, so I think this makes us go a bit faster. Yeah, I don't think we should stamp on these ones with a spike. I think those ones could be maybe invincible, maybe hurt the player. And if we drop down the screen, get this sort of "Are you ready" screen. Let's just stamp on him. In fact, we can press down and then really stamp down a bit faster. So let's go like this. Stamp. Okay, so we're collecting some coins. They are worth some points. If I just scroll the screen down, you can see just under here we've got 260 points. So a coin is worth 25 points. No, 15 points. No, 25. Let me do my maths right. So this is a lever. 2 in one go there. Get the coin. It's always important. So we get points for killing the enemies and getting the coins. So press C to activate the lever. And so it did make this platform here that I'm standing on appear. I would like to sort of, because if you're over here you don't really notice what the lever has done. I think if the lever was a little bit further forward we could see, you know, that it's done something. And also I'm not too keen on these enemies sort of floating in the air. I think if they were birds perhaps they could be flying over these gaps. I'd look into sort of seeing if you could make the enemies stop just over here and then turn around when they reach the edge. Over here we've got another power up, that's the 1-up, extra life. And the P, this is the invulnerability power, so we can stand underneath. And we can see that the t-shirt changed from red to yellow, and I like that it gives you a bit of a warning as well, just when it's running out. So let's get the queen. So yeah, I love that we can stamp. So if I'm on the platform over here, I can just jump and then fall through the platform. I think that's a good use of the invisible platform theme for the jam. So let's activate the lever. See, this is much nicer that I can see a sort of cause and effect. If I go over here again, I can't toggle the lever back and forwards. I do think if you could do that, there could be some interesting sort of level designs. Alright, get some coins. Yeah, so those 25 points, the enemies, are they worth different points? Oh, he's gone. So yeah, the animation is really nice. And this over here, it sort of reminds me of Mario, sort of the earlier sort of Mario Bros on the Nintendo. Alright, so we've got another level and new types of enemies. So stamp on him, go up, stamp. And all the blocks have changed colour as well, so that's sort of nice little touch. Go through, stamp on you. I do think it'd be a little bit nicer if the coins gave you a bit of feedback. So if you collect the coin right now, it doesn't make a sound, just a little sort of beep just to let you know you've collected something. So that's the invulnerability again. Cool. the extra life. Not that I really need the extra life, I don't think, but I'm relatively good at platform games. Everybody makes games for different audiences. I'd say this is probably for a beginner sort of level, maybe. There's certainly a lot, well, it depends on what games people are into, I guess. If somebody hasn't done platforms, platformers are they may find this difficult, I guess. Alright, so we're coming up to the end of the level. Don't fall in the hole. Alright, so we've got another type of enemy. I do think all the enemies move in the same sort of way. I'd love to see some variation in not just the type of enemies, but just if they behave slightly differently. So maybe this guy, maybe you get so close to him and he charges at you at full speed, maybe. Or even just like different speeds of the characters would be a little bit more interesting. We could have some that sort of float up in the air. Power up. Okay, got my speed. Activate the lever. Miss that coin somehow. Oh, I thought I'd get that. Yeah, I think these coins would probably make the collision box for them just like really big, so that like now I feel like I should be collecting this. I've got to be like right on the top of it to collect it. Nearly there. Excellent. Alright, so we've got a, what is this vegetable? Is it a turnip? So yeah, the animation of the character is really nice. I like that you can sort of fall through the platforms as well, like this. So we're on 3125. Let's see how many points you were worth. 25. Yeah, I do think with these mechanics like this, I think you could create some really interesting level designs. I think you've got the mechanics, the enemy sort of styles and stuff really good. I'd love to see a little bit more sort of variety. It doesn't have to be like super challenging, but like maybe these queens could be in sort of like more challenging positions. Maybe make a really thin platform with just a queen on there. That would be a bit of a challenge. And this has got oh, we died. Oh, at least we're back on this level. It hasn't taken us all the way to the start. That's good. Keep forgetting I can sort of jump down and stamp like that. Stamp. So we've got the lever activated already. That's good. So yeah, a lot of good good movement of the character. And what do you do? So that's what, I assume this is the invisible platform, because I'd never have made that, I don't think. Although I do jump quite far though, so maybe I might have been able to. Alright, game over. So flash up. It's on black screen now, and 3,695 points. Yeah, pretty pleased with that. The title page for this game is well presented, and if we hover the cursor over the buttons, it highlights them. I think that looks very polished and professional. So let's go ahead and click on how to play. Okay, so we've got some instructions. I do think it could be zoomed out a little bit because this is cut off, but I can see that it's arrow keys to move and jump. And we've got instructions, so move safely across the platforms to get home. So eat flies along the way. I think he could do with just going a little bit higher so he's not overlapping the text. I love this crocodile, he looks awesome. But avoid predators along the way. So we've got a crocodile and a snake. Let's go back and play the game. Okay, so we've got our flies to collect. I do think this should be, or it'd be better if it was in the corner, so it's less intrusive. So let's carry on. So this is our character, so we can't go left. Looks like there's an invisible wall on the left. I think having a more solid wall, but then you're going to be blocking that sort of nice mountain there. Okay, so that's a fly. So we can collect those guys. So when I'm pressing space, I'm not actually always jumping, it seems. It's like I'm getting stuck in the ground. I don't know what's going on there. Also worth mentioning is this water over here. That looks really nice. The animation is really, really good. I will say that the pixel sizes are all different. So on this bit over here, we could have just have this over here, and then just have just the darker blue just underneath. I think that would look a bit more sort of consistent. Love the animation on the frog, really nice. I do think, so when we're moving to the right, he is still facing forwards, but he does go sideways after a little while, I think. That's how it's working. Yeah, I think, yeah, so the jump is the same as the movement, okay. So that's our first invisible platform. So I love the reveal there. Got a fish coming out of the water, very nice. So just over here, this water over here is coming out of the platform. I think if that was just pushed back just so it's level there, I think that would look a little bit nicer. So we've got our snake enemy. So what happens if we touch him? I think we do survive. I think if he took us back to the start, or maybe if it did a bit of damage perhaps. So yeah, I love that we can go through here and on top. Do you think the collision could be raised up ever so slightly, just so he's resting on the top? But the aesthetics, really like them. And this sort of visual effect when it sort of turns into this bigger mushroom, really love the transition there. So we're up to 6 flies, 7 now. If we jump on this, so that's created something over here. Excellent. And we've got a fly down there. So I do remember this bit. I think if we jump off. So this over here is the invisible platform, and it goes invisible and solid every few seconds, but when you're up at the top you can't see the invisible platform, so it's basically a 50-50 chance whether you're going to get eaten by the crocodile. I would like to be able to press down arrow and then you can sort of like move the camera so you can look down and then see exactly where this invisible platform is. But yeah, I love the aesthetics, love those crocodiles. Let's go over here. And this mushroom, did I just stamp that in the ground? I don't know. Can I make that? Just about. So just on this platform. So yeah, I love how his mouth opens like that. Really, really, really nice. Liking that. Let's jump. And we've got some more flies there. And yeah, I love this invisible platform. We're using the water to sort of hide the fish. That's really, really good. And also the shape of the fish as well. It's not just a flat shape. So it certainly makes it a bit more interesting. That one's jumping a bit higher than the other one, I think. Can I get grass? Nice. And that looks like home. Excellent. And we've even got an end screen. Very nice. I'm going to be using the arrow keys to move the character, but we can also use WASD as well as a controller. So I think that's really good. And also I've just noticing that when you're moving left and right, the character does lean sort of in the direction that you're going in. And there's also this sort of shadow sort of trail over here. I think this is a really nice sort of minimalistic art style. So if I jump up, we can see that this over here has got solid. Jump up again, then we go through. So that's a really nice way of introducing the invisible platforms and the way that jumping sort of changes whether it's solid or not. Over here we've got to jump up and then go to the right, fall through there, jump up. We can also sort of slide down the walls a bit as well. So it's probably a little bit quick on the checkpoint, but I like how the middle bit of the checkpoint, it's sort of just this sort of blue colour, and then when you go over it, it sort of fills in with white so that you know that you've gone through it. Because these are death blocks, so this is our first chance that we can die in the game. In fact, if I just jump on one, so there we go. So I jumped there. So yeah, we've got a wall jump, but we can't wall jump on these circular platforms. In fact, we need to jump again, don't we? So have that invisible. Sort of seems counterintuitive, but then we know it's going to turn into a solid, and then we can double jump. Really like that bit. And another checkpoint. So certainly getting a bit more dangerous with all these death blocks. So we can't jump up here. We do have a variable jump height, so we can do a little jump and a bigger jump, but we'll need to do a wall jump to get up here. And that's the end of the demo. So yeah, I really love the mechanic of changing some of those platforms into invisible or visible. And they're also highlighted, so over here we know that there's some dotted lines, so we know exactly where they'll appear as well. But yeah, really good level design. Very impressed. So let's go ahead and start the game. So I really like that we have the controls in the game itself. So we've got our left click, very obvious here. So that shoots a bullet out. We've also got left and right, but if we do press those, that doesn't actually move our character. And thank goodness as well, because I feel like we'd have to have 3 arms to be able to move, with one on the space bar, one on the arrow keys, and then another one on the mouse. But instead it's A and D to move left and right. You'll see that we've got our life bar come up over here, space to jump. So I also love that we've got these sort of glow effects as well. So when I jump up in the air and land, you can see the glow there, and also on the bullets as well. There we go. You can see a bit of a glow effect there and there as well. So we have to be in range, I think, for the glow to take effect. So let's shoot this, and that creates our moving platform. So we can't jump underneath, I don't think. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, maybe we can. That looks really cool. And off onto this next bit. So we can't shoot through the floor. So if I try and shoot, that won't do anything. And this creates our platforms. So what's happening is when we shoot these, it sort of creates this sort of green plasma-like stuff, and it's this is what sort of reveals those platforms. Let's just go ahead and explore a little bit. Okay, let's take you out. Alright. So you can see that it's revealed the moving platform. And these guys, if they touch you, it does take some life off. Let's see if I can kill them. Okay, let's start again, now that I can do it a bit better. Right, so we kill him. Get that. Jump up here. Right, so let's move to the edge. So that reveals the platform. That sort of rises up. So over here, this, I can't remember what shape this is. Looks like a hexagon maybe. So if we shoot that, that sort of spawns one of these guys out. So you've got to be careful not to shoot all over the place, because you might trigger a few of these things to come at you. Which could be a good thing, of course. We do want to try and lure it over here. So the platforms do block the bullets as well. Something to be aware of. Okay, so we've got a few of them after us now. That's our next one. So if we shoot that over the top, you see that these bits over here, they sort of glow. That means that we can now stand on the platform. And I think the plasma took out the enemy there as well. So yeah, if you see that that one hasn't got the glowing lights, so that means it's visible but not solid yet. I want to try and go up there. Get some health back. Okay, this is it. So that's activated it, and now it's also moving as well, which is really nice. Okay, so we don't want to shoot that now, let's just run through. So down here got some lava, so if we stand on that, it does take some life every time we land, but not as we're moving. Okay, so you've got to make sure you get on there, alright. Let's jump for it. That's revealed that one there. So yeah, those guys, they can also push you as well. So you don't want them to do that. So let's, while we're down here, we might as well get a bit of life. I think we can make that. Okay, so we need one more. Let's get away from this one. Okay, not too sure why we've got a platform over here, but okay, that's the one we need to get. So yeah, it hasn't got those glowing bits underneath, so that's why it wasn't letting us stay on it. I'm getting a little bit surrounded. So yeah, you can stand on top of them as well, which is kind of cool. Alright, so let's, can we stand it? Nope. Get some life. Yeah, I also should probably mention the life bar as well. So when it's nearly full, it's green, and then now it's yellow. When we're really low, it goes red. Oh, timed that wrong. So I'm not too sure how many hits it takes. I'm thinking it's probably about 4 or 5 maybe. Should probably test this out. 5, although I might have missed a few of those. 3, 4 hits. Okay. Need to get some life, but it's dropping down. Oh. I get a feeling there's perhaps another invisible platform just before that sort of glowing white light. We shall see. Okay, let's just get a move on. Probably going to have hundreds of them after us, but okay, let's see. What I need is shoot them on this sort of area here. Yes, there we go. So that's revealed itself. That should activate it very soon. Let's jump. Try and dodge you guys. Oh, game over. So close. I really like the story to this game, so I'm just going to read it for you. So, poor old Hodgkins works in a saw factory and is always the one that has to go down to the basement of the building and switch off the light at the end of the day. It's hard enough getting down there. Getting back in the dark is another matter entirely, especially when the building's timed auto-lock is threatening to lock you in for the night. And then we've got some controls over here, so it's just 2 buttons, jump and turn, and we can hold jump for a bigger leap or to wall hang. And after each day, Hodgkins is promoted to a bigger building with a deeper basement. And you can see what my best run is. So I made it to day 2 with just about 3 seconds to spare. So let's see how I fare today. So prepare yourself for day one. Okay, so we've got the ability to turn around, and if we hit the walls we automatically turn around. And if we hold the button down we can do really tall jumps. Got some spikes there to watch out for. Let's flip the switch. So we can see we started with, I'm not sure what it was, about 10 seconds I think. So this is day 2. This is where it gets super tricky. I'm gonna have to turn around I think there. So yeah, I love the ability to wall hang, that's really good. The controls as well, really good as well. I do feel very much in control of the character. Okay, oh, no, we fall down there. So we've got that step up here. Okay, so this is like the first day but just in reverse. And we did it. That's pretty impressive. So day 3. Okay, let's see what's down this way. Okay, so got some steps. In fact, I probably need to practice a little bit there, don't I? So we can... How am I going to get up there, even in the daylight, let alone the darkness? Okay, so... Okay, so it's definitely possible. Let's try again. Okay, so I've got to be really quick turning around or just do a bigger leap. Okay, let's just go for it, I think. Ooh. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, so this takes us back to day 1, so we've got 6 seconds to spare there. So yeah, I haven't said anything about the character or the music or anything yet. I've turned all the sounds and stuff off just so you can hear my voice. Love the character, love the way that his legs move around, and the hat, you know, it kind of reminds me of Mario there. Really like how his hat falls when you're jumping, that's really good. Okay, so what we've got to do here, so jump to there. Okay, I just got to do the same backwards, which sounds easy, but unless you've tried the game, it's definitely quite the challenge. It is all feasible though. So jump to there. And we want to jump to that wall. Oh, I got sword, didn't I? Okay, so it's good that it reminds you of the controls as well, coming back to there, because when I first played the game, I was just pressing the button rather than holding it down. And I think that's my fault for not reading the controls when I first played, but it only took about 5 seconds and realised how it all works. So yeah, just having 2 buttons, it's a sort of easy to play but hard to sort of master game. So yeah, sometimes you want to sort of hold the button down sort of get yourself ready for the jump. So I'm going to jump to that wall, then that one. And now I'm going to go left side first and then up and over. Oh, I've done exactly the same thing again, haven't I? Okay, so yeah, we do get to come back to this room each time you die. I feel like I'm probably really mastered this level. It's the other ones that I'm really struggling on. I do kind of wish that I could just sort of like select the levels that I want to go on, because then I don't have to keep repeating that first one again. Okay, so let's hold there, go to this wall, got the thing to jump over. Oh, don't want to go that way. Oh, did all the tricky bit. Steps. Oh, just ran out of time. So I like that you get enough time if you do make a mistake. There is some room for error, so you can recover from a mistake. But yeah, if you make a big mistake like I did, there isn't really much room to come back from that. I think if we just hold the button down for a really long time, we can get up there now. No, I think you do have to do a wall jump. Because yeah, our character can jump really high. In fact, I'm just going to practice on these stairs again, just to get myself better at doing that. So yeah, we can definitely do it. Yeah, bigger jump on that bit. So yeah, I like this level. I do think some of the levels are pretty difficult though. In fact, what am I doing here? I need to jump to there. I've got the saw there. Then we've got the steps. Okay. Oh no, I'm really bodging up again. Okay, this is it. Let's go through here. Oh, just not quite enough time for me. Yeah, another thing I'd just like to mention is these controls while we're on this screen. So you've got shift and control. I know if you keep pressing shift multiple times on a Windows computer, it'll bring up a pop-up message that'll say sticky keys, I think. So, and also the position as well. I'm not so sure they're the best controls. I imagine Z and X for a keyboard, but maybe other people have another suggestion there. I'm actually using the mouse because it just feels like the best sort of control for me. But yeah, overall, really enjoyable game. Love the lighting effects. Love how you've got to go in the daytime and then you go back in the dark time, so you've got some room to practice. It just looks really cool. Just before I press play, I just want to say the background is really beautiful and I love the blend of colours. So we've got a wizard up here and he's got a saxophone and he's saying, "Aha, I see you're finally awake." We've got this over here that's saying press the spacebar to advance the dialogue, so that's always nice to have. As I'm sure you remember, I locked you in my dungeon after you and got cut off. What's that? You don't remember anything? Curious. No matter, you'll never escape from here. Hi there, I'm a mysterious void. I'm here to help you escape the castle. I love how his face changes. It's a really nice touch. Looks like you've been turned into a melodica, and you're missing 2 of your keys. To escape, you'll need to use your wit, cunning, and the power of music. Use the arrow keys to move, and the space bar to jump. So that's our movement. And space we already know about jumping. This gap is too large to jump. Luckily, you have the power of music. Press and hold Z, or Z if you're in America, on your keyboard to play a note. After a second, a platform will solidify and you can jump on it. The platform will only last for a few seconds, so be careful. Good luck. Alright, so I did read the comments and I noticed some people were saying about jumping with the dialogue there. I assume it's because if you're playing it a second time, you can sort of just continue through the game while that's sort of going on. So let's get a move on. Okay, so that's our key that we need, and I like that it's bobbing up and down, so we know straight away it's something to collect. So he's saying, hooray, you found one of your keys. You can press X to play your new key. So if I press X, we don't see anything there. So it mustn't be on this screen. The bar in the top left of your screen is your breath, so that's over here. If you run out of breath, you can't play any notes. Let's go look for a platform that matches your new key. So if we hold Z down, so when you press Z it makes some sound. I've obviously turned it off for the purpose of this video, so you won't hear any of the nice background music as well. So when the breath runs out, you can't press Z again, you've got to wait for it to charge up. So let's get across over here. So yeah, I did die a few times on the first go, and I think most of it's because I headbutted this bit of the wall. If this was just trimmed down a little bit, I think that would help quite a lot. Also worth mentioning is the jump height. So if you just press space, you can see it's a little jump, but if you hold it down, it goes right up in the air. So that's a good sort of control of the character there. So now if we press X on this screen, you can see we've got our new platform. Also makes a different sound as well. Jump to here. Perhaps didn't hold the jump key down long enough. Okay, so don't know what the black screen is there for, but I assume it's a loading page. Well, you think you're so clever, don't you? So he's up here now. I can't believe you actually managed to find one of the keys. Unfortunately for you, it won't be so easy this time. So yeah, I love the artwork in the game, it's really nice. Why does he talk like that? Okay, so if we just press Z, you can sort of see where the platforms are. So I like how you can just press it just to get a quick sort of overlook where the platforms are. So we'll know we've got to go up there at some point. And nice artwork again. So we can see what's going on here. So it's around this flame, wasn't it? Right, so I know on this bit, if I just hold Z down, so this bit over here is quite the challenge because you've got to jump through here and then land on the platform. And I do think it caused a little bit of frustration when I first played because I sort of fell down about 3 times, I think, and I had to sort of get all the way back up just to do this little bit. I do like the challenge. I do think rather than checkpoints, as some people may have suggested, just to bring the more challenging bit sort of lower down over here, and then that way it's less of a punishment then. But yeah, I really like the whole challenging sort of platforms. Really enjoying it. So I've got to jump through. Just about made it. I like that it pushes you through so it doesn't you don't get locked inside the platform. Okay, so we want this one first, then that one, and then that one. Woohoo! You found your other key. You can use this key by pressing C. Now let's get out of here. Right, so if we press C, you can see we've got a platform there. We've also got an invisible moving platform as well, so really nice. So if we do fall down at this point, we can use this invisible moving platform to get back up to this point. I also like that, let's go down in fact, just in case, so we can see how it works. So there it is, coming down. Okay, so I'm going to hold that. So yeah, if you just hold the button, you have to kind of hold it down 2 times, and I do a little jump so I don't fall through the platform as well. Let's remind myself, so it's this one first, then that one. Okay, so it's this one first, got green, then that one. Oh no, out of breath. Okay. So it's that one, then that one. Yeah, I love the whole the whole idea of using the breath and things. That's really good. So you've got like lots of timing and things to sort of think about. Okay, so we want that one there. So press that. Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of that one is. Thought there might be something there. Let's carry on. So he's saying, wow, you actually managed to catch up to me again. Well, I won't let you go any further. This ends here. Oh, that looks cool. Is this man actually serious? So we've got a moving platform there. So yeah, this is a bit I really like. So you've got like the timing of 2 things there. I do think this bit over here, I'll just mention, so if you try and jump, you can't actually jump when you're falling down. So that might be an issue worth addressing if you do want to improve the game later on. So go to here. Then we know that that one is there. Okay, so we've got one of each colour to go on. Got to be careful with running out of breath. Just about got up then. It's lucky. Yeah, I do think just a little bit more generosity with the... Oh, mistimed it, didn't I? Let's try that again. So yeah, just over this way we can see that we've got a platform over here, but we can't jump onto that yet. Don't think we can jump that far. Oh, so yeah, I did try to jump then, but as the platform is dropping, you just can't press the jump. I've actually got a solution for it, but it's I did it in Construct 3. I think this is made in Unity. But if you would like to know, just reach out by email. I'm happy to help out. So this is the only colour that wasn't there. Be careful of our breath. Don't want to run out of breath this time. Okay, so that should be a platform just under here if we remember. So let's jump down, jump. Alright, and he's up here this time. Are you joking? You made it here? I'll admit I'm impressed. You used the power of music to bypass all of my castle's defences. As a fellow musician, I can see the potential in you. How about we play a song together? So yeah, that's a really nice ending. And we've got some credits here as well. Nice animation. Yeah, really nice. If you're wondering why I'm not moving, it's just because I'm taking a second to admire the nice pixel art. So we've got the snow coming down, got the darkness hiding the trees. All looks really nice. So let's start moving. As you can see, we're a snowman. And the sign is saying press space to reach higher ground, watch for cliffs and don't fall down. So let's jump over those and avoid the cliffs. And our next sign is saying press Control to make your candle glow, but beware as you are made of snow. So if I press Control, you can see that it reveals some invisible platforms, but the number in the top right, that is our health. So let's press Control again to extinguish your candle's flame. Do it before you completely melt away. Okay, so when that number in the top right reaches 0, that's game over. So over here we can see, if I turn the candle off, you can see that we can still stand on the invisible platform. I'm going to leave it on so I can get round here. Love the moon there. I've got to say the music and the whole atmosphere really nice. Let's just turn that off while we read. So if you find yourself worn down by heat, maybe it'd be best to try a treat. So we've got an ice cream there, and that's restored our number up to 100. So yeah, I love the dynamic of needing to see, but when you're using your candle it can melt us. Okay, so let's go up to here, grab the key, and that's going to open the gate. Light this candle with your own and continue to the next zone. Alright, so that's really nice. Loving the glow and the colours. I'm going to start by seeing where things are. So we've got some invisible platforms above us. I think we've got to go this way though. Yeah, so let's go up here. Alright, so that's the exit door. I don't think we can go through there without the key. So we've got to go and try and find that. Okay, so we can go up here. And I see the ice cream, so let's get that. It's going to be something around here. this is going to be a bit too tricky to do in the dark, so I feel like there might be something around here. Yep. Grab the key. And at least we know where we've got to go now. It's just whether we can make it before we melt away. This is going to be close, I think. May even have to do some of it just by guessing, I think. Okay, so there was some land under there, I think. I'm just going to go to the spring because that's definitely safe. Okay, so we've got something there. Going to have to use it a bit more sparingly, I think. In fact, okay, so that's the big wall where the gate was on, I think. So we're very close to the exit. If I just take a guess there. Come on. Light the candle. Yes, just 3 left. That's good. Alright, so I can see an ice cream there. Don't need it yet though. So we just got to find the key. In fact, I might as well get that because... Okay. Let's go across the bottom. Okay, so that's the exit door. Can't jump up there. In fact, I'm going to have to get that ice cream onto. Ah, I see the key. Let's turn the candle out a bit. Oh, I see the moon up there as well. That's really nice. So yeah, I like that the level is a bit of a maze, and I'm going to leave it on because I don't know how well I'm going to navigate through here. Okay, so if I get the key first, ice cream. Yeah, let's turn it on. Okay, do a jump there. Let's get the ice cream, I think. Light that up. Alright, so let's light the candle up. So we've got nothing on the left, so we've got to go this way. Let's save the candle a bit. I saw that that's a wall over here, so that's a good use of the invisible platform. We can't go through. Got another wall there. Okay, so I know where to land because the spring's there. Okay, so there must be something somewhere here. Let's go for it. Okay, so I saw that. Assume we'll need this for something. Yep. Okay, so got the key. Just gotta find the gate now. Ah, we found it. Nice. Alright, so let's see what this sign says. So you have reunited with your family again. Now your journey has come to an end. Nice. So nothing there. Some ice creams. Nice. That's a nice sort of ending screen. Good way to finish the game. Really love all the challenges. The way that You have to use the candle to see where you're going, but it also melts the character as well. Really loving how, how it's all set out, the ambience of the game. It all just looks really, really nice. Let's see what happens when he melts. The title page for Me and Max, it looks absolutely incredible. You've got all these orbs over here floating around. You've got like a sort of mist that's sort of slowly going to the left. It looks really polished, very professional. Loads of little details like the plants. All the pictures, very crisp edges. Yeah, looks really nice. So Max is this sort of guy over here that's floating above us, and that stands for Mechanical Aerial Explorer, and he looks awesome. And we've got some in-game controls, which is always nice. So A and D to move, and we've got a combat tutorial, and we've got an explorer tutorial on the right, and we can change which drone mode is by pressing tab. So this is the combat, and this is the explorer mode. And I think it makes a lot of sense to go to the explorer tutorial, I think. So let's jump in here. So we've got to collect all the ship parts to finish the tutorial. So press 1 to select scan. So we're already on 1. So I love how the cursor is like a different icon. It's always nice. And we can scan different places to reveal invisible objects. So we've got something there and something there. Tell me where it was. There. We've got that double jump as well, haven't we? Alright, so let's drop down here. So press 2 to select the exploration orb. And we want to drop it down here. And that reveals the invisible moving platform that's going up and down. So it doesn't last forever. So let's get up here. And we can see another ship part up there. So let's reveal that platform. It's a nice long one. And we can click on a blue item to pick it up and bring it back to the player. So let's try the health. If we move along, it just drops it on us, and that's really awesome. Got another ship part. We can grab an orb there. Alright, let's drop down. So we've got click on a box to pick it up. So we've got a hand there. Our drone comes around and follows us really good. And we click on 3 and we can drop the box. So we've got a moving platform there. You can see that's very clear. Alright, so let's jump up here. Okay, so all the ship parts were collected. That's the end of that tutorial. Let's try the combat tutorial. So we've got to be in the combat mode. So let's just press tab. And we've got some bullets over here. So same thing, we've got to collect the ship parts. But I'm guessing we've got some bad guys as well to defeat. So press 1 to select bullets. So that's our default, which we've got on at the moment. And you can fire 6 bullets and it reloads automatically. So try that. Alright, so that's the bullets over here. And we've got 1, 2 and 3 to switch weapons. Oh, got our first enemy there. So let's try the missiles out. Try single one. So you can see straight away how much damage they do. So we can get into the pick that for us. Alright, so let's take some of these. So we've got a whole host of enemies. Let's go back into combat. So I was actually surprised just how quickly I managed to pick up the controls in this game. I did think I'd be a little bit overwhelmed at first. That's a triple shot, damaging a few at once. Okay, so we ran out of them, so let's grab some more. Go into the combat mode. So yeah, you get 3 of these. It's good that it's actually shooting from a drone rather than the player, and that's really good. Grab a few more. Oh, I think these, if I go into that one, yeah, that'll bring the hand up, won't it then? Is that just one missile, or is that gonna... Okay, so collecting one of those gives you three shots. Wow, and that's powerful. Oh, still got one. Let's take a bit of evasive action. Alright, so we've got all the ship parts. So when I first started the game, you do have to do all the tutorials before you can click on start. And I think that's really good, because then it sort of gets the player used to the controls. But if you have played the game before, like I have, then you get this continue button, so you can continue where you left off, and then you don't have to go through a whole tutorial again. Really good that you've thought about the player. So let's just go ahead and start. So this will be level 1. So I can see a ship part up there. And I'm guessing there'll be a platform somewhere. So on this side. Alright, so something feels like it should be in the middle. So we've got a box. I'm going to pick that up because I get a feeling I'm going to need that. So we've got a moving platform over here. So let's use the orb, I think. Or should I be using the box actually? I'm going to use the box. So a little bit of a guess here. Alright, so we got it. I do wish it dropped down a little bit faster, just so I can time it a bit better. And I also wish this box over here was just a little bit bigger, maybe like double the size, and then you can like stand on it really easy and then sort of like jump up a bit higher. But I can just about do it. So we've got a variable jump height, I believe. Yeah, so if you hold it down, definitely jump a bit higher. We've also got that double jump as well. So yeah, we do get quite a good height there. And over here we've got a crouch. And also I like that you can crouch and then press jump. Or can you go down there? Maybe it's only on the invisible platforms. Let's try that. Nope. Thought I read somewhere that you can fall down the platforms. Maybe I'm wrong there. So I am missing. Ah, okay, we've got something there. So hold jump to jump higher. Slightly this way. Alright, we got it. So yeah, I don't know why, but I keep thinking this over here is a collectible item. I would like that to sort of be just over on this side, I think, just so I don't get mixed up. But it is stationary, whereas these are sort of bobbing up and down, so these definitely look like collectible items. And yeah, also like a number just to sort of indicate how many we do need to collect. I think that would be quite beneficial. So we've got some orbs. So we want to get up here. Okay, so we've got some invisible platforms. So I think this item, yeah, so is this revealing this platform just by sort of going down next to it? I think it might be. Or is it, oh no, it might just be because there's a box on it, perhaps. Ah, so we want to go up here. In fact, we've got an enemy, haven't we? It's a good job he doesn't react as quickly, because I think I'd be shot down by now. So yeah, I do think perhaps he should be, you know, maybe if you shoot him once, maybe he turns around and starts actively firing at you. Especially if he looks like he's got his back turned or something. Let's spam that button. Nice. Alright, so we've got another enemy up there. Looks like he's shooting an arrow. In fact, I want to try our missiles out on him. Okay, so you can't shoot through the invisible platforms. That kind of makes a lot of sense. Yep. So is there something over here? Nope. So yeah, it's good that it reveals quite a good area size as well. That's pretty nice. I think maybe it's on this side. Yes. So we've got a box there, that's quite handy. Let's pop that down about here. Get into combat mode, so we're nice ready. Let's get some missiles loaded. Oh, we've got an invisible platform right there, haven't we? Alright, so shoot him. Oh, I think I'm out of missiles, aren't I? Alright, what? Top those up. And can I grab that one? Yeah, I think it's not a bad range actually, it is quite easy to do. So yeah, I love having this drone sort of to help you out and reach things. I think that's awesome. I wonder if I can reach underneath as well. Will it go through the platform? Oh, nice. Get a feeling there'll be something over here. Okay, just there. So I've got 2 of those missiles. Probably wasted it there, didn't I? Oh, he's moving away from me. Got a feeling that's going to be a platform, but let's just make sure. Yep. Right, so if we fall down, so we got that one up there. I don't know why I didn't see that one first time round. Let's drop an orb. So I think this was in level with this one if I remember. Oops. Take it a bit lower down. Yeah, that's it. Might as well pick those up while I'm there. Nice. Okay, combat. So let's see who's shooting at us. Something behind the wall there, isn't it? So yeah, we can actually duck underneath things as well. Okay. Yeah, it's good that you can reveal the platforms just by sort of jumping into them as well. I'm assuming if we just shoot at them, yeah, that's another way to sort of identify where things are as well. I do think it'd be easier if I can see where it is though. Yeah, so I'm pressing the wrong button. Right, so there's got to be something around here. Ah, there is. That's good. So yeah, I think we can push the orbs off the platform, which looks good, but we can't push the boxes. Kind of makes a lot of sense. So, is there anything up here? I think I'm just going to go try and kill this thing shooting at me, I think. I've got an invisible jump pad. In fact, let's see if we can duck underneath. I think we can, yep. Let's shoot. Nice. Collect that. So we've got some platform up here. Let's try and find where these are. Cool. Something a bit lower down. Kind of want something powerful on him, I think. In fact, I can just stand there and let the drone take him out, can't I? I don't need to put myself in harm's way. So we've got to go into this mode. Let's drop an orb. Just have a guess. So it's just there. It's good that it reveals it even if it does miss. I think that's really good. There we go. So jump up and get that. Get some health while we're there. Oh dear. So yeah, it's nice that the enemies have different attacks and also different attack patterns. I don't think he's attacking me back though. Alright, so that must be as far right as we can go. So we want to get this one up here. So where was that moving platform? Ah, there it is. Let's grab you while we're here. In fact, I don't know. Is there a limit to the number of orbs we can carry? Ah, so it looks like we can carry 3 orbs at a time. Yeah, so that's gone down. And yeah, that's picked up. Cool. So I'm just going to guess where it was. Just missed it. Let's catch it on the way back, hopefully. In fact, I'm just going to see where it is, I think. Ah, we've got a box there, haven't we? Or am I not using that? Let's just jump for it. Nope. I get a feeling it'll be around there. So there it is. So that must be the furthest it goes that way. Okay, so it's quite a short range. We should be able to find that. It's around here, won't it? Yeah. Okay, so there'll be something else around here somewhere. Assuming. Let's just do a big jump. Yeah, got it. Ah, tricked me. Gonna go up and over there. Cool, so I like the position of all the items. It sort of gets you to sort of go on the invisible platforms at times. Okay, so we've got something here. And we've got something there as well. Okay, let's pick you up. Even got a slanted invisible platform. Ah, so it does slide you off though. Gotta be careful with that. Oh, bounced off. Okay, let's time it about here. Yeah, that's it. Don't know if there's anything up that way, but I can see that ship part over on there. So let's get that. Ah, so I've got something over here. So I know what this is going to do. This is quite interesting platform, and the fact that it's invisible is cool as well. So this is going to drop us straight down. It did seem to spring me up. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. I thought it would just the platform drops down. So we've got to get up here. Let's just have a little look around first. So we've got something. Okay, so this is the outer edge, isn't it, up there? Yeah. Okay, so we've got to go this way. Got a platform up here. Something there I want to get. And this is the ceiling. So I'm not sure if we're missing. Okay, we've got to go this way, I think. Do you want to drop an orb there? Alright. So we've got a choice now. We can either go down or going up. So I'm going to go to the right, I think. Let's see where that takes us. Oh, straight away a bit of danger. Although he's not too dangerous, I don't think. Collect this. Going to be careful collecting that. That's good placement. I like that. Let's go up here. So if we touch these, that'll kill us. So we don't want to go in them. Okay, so got an enemy up here. If I stand on that, that's going to come down, isn't it? Right, get into combat mode. Okay, let's switch to something a bit more powerful, I think. Yeah, that's it. Feeling there'll be something here. Yeah, okay, so this can't stand on that for too long. And I've run out of those. Let's just go into my normal missile just to sort of line up the shot. A bit lower. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I don't have to worry about the drone getting hit. As long as I don't get hit, we're all good. I do kind of want to save the triple shot just because I get a feeling I'll probably need those. So yeah, it's good that it reveals the damage, so that's doing one bit of damage. One more shot, I think. Nope. Oh yeah. Yeah, there we go. And I do want to go into the Explorer mode. Alright, so that's just to line it up. Let's release a volley of missiles at him. Nice. So it's got to be something. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to get rid of this box. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Okay, very close. Let's try the other direction. So we've got a down over here. So it's good that you can sort of see parts of the level over there. Alright, so let's start by getting that one. And yeah, so just touching the platform on the side, that reveals it. It's nice. And I know what that's going to do. It's going to spring us up. So if I remember, we've got to hold the space to jump a bit higher. Oh, got him up here. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay, triple shot. Yeah, got him. I do hope I can find some health somewhere soon, because that was quite a tricky bit. So we can drop down to there. Okay, so I can't stand on there for too long, but I can see something just over here. Ah, okay, that's good. Got a platform. Let's play this a bit safer. I've only got, yes, I've got some triple shots, that's good. So let's get that, jump to there. I don't have to worry too much about him, do I? But, go into my combat mode. Let's take that with us. Okay, so if I switch to combat mode, he does drop the boxes. That's interesting. Kind of makes a lot of sense. So combat mode. So we've got, how far can we go there? Okay, so let's use those orbs, I think. Nice. So I think they're both going in the same same kind of direction. That makes it a bit easier to find, I think. Let's go back here. Nope. So we don't have too many. If we can... Okay, so it replenishes the orbs if it does disappear. That's good. Another option would be, you know, if you could like pick it up again just with the hand. I think that could look alright as well. Ah, so it's very close actually. Try it again. Press 2. I'm going to go back here. Ah, it's 2. Let's try there. Let's just see where it is. It's not far from us. In fact, if I just aim it towards this over here, yeah, that's it. Ah, so that's moving up and down, okay. Yeah, that's it. Is there anything in between? Got another one of those. Yeah, it looks awesome that you can kick them off. So, okay, so I get what's happening there. It's good that it comes down low enough that you can get it like that. It's good. And then, okay, so that's a falling one, so I've got to be quick on that one. Excellent. Did I get them all? I must have missed one somewhere. Alright, I'll probably leave the video there. I know that I have completed this game before, so I don't know where I've gone wrong, but yeah, really loving the variety of invisible platforms.